Once you draw the rectangle, a pop-up menu will appear. Okay, so the last part of the assignment is going to be based on this part. Now you can also change the color here. Okay, you can change the color here. You can choose any color or click here. Then among the menus, you choose whatever you want here. Click here, you choose whatever color you want here. Okay, so these are some of the simple navigations that we can explore while using your Photoshop app. But I wouldn't choose any color, I just want you to have a view of it. Then you choose your color and then you click here. What we previously saw here, I didn't want to add the effect here, but then after you've drawn the rectangle and you want to add it, this is also a stroke. So the stroke we did here was for a test. Now this is a stroke for a shape. Okay, this is a stroke for a shape. So you click here and then you select a color. Now I have this around the edges because of the option selected here. If you don't want this, just select a straight line. Okay, you can select this, you can select this, but I'm going to work with this, and I suggest you also work with this because in most of the design, this is what designers use. Okay, this makes it look more professional and then appealing. Okay, so select this and then you click on this arrow here to adjust the size of your stroke. Adjust the size of your stroke. Now let me go back. I think you can't see the shape well. Let me move it here and then come here, then click here and then adjust the size of your stroke. Okay, and adjust it to any amount you want. But as I said earlier, make sure you do what looks good, what will make your design look good. Okay, you can adjust to the length you want. Now when you finish, you can see there are 4 things. I mean, this area, this 1 2 3 4 kind of rounded rectangle here, they are the edges of this rectangle that we see here, and whatever you do to this part will affect it. Okay, whatever you do to this part will affect the edges of all the rectangle. I mean all the edges of the rectangle. Okay, so you can continue to increase it. I think this is a circle. Okay, but that's not what I want you to do. Push it edge. Now you see this part in the middle. When you click on it and then start to move this, whatever you do to this part, this particular part will be applied to the edge here. Okay, will be applied to only the edge here, and what you do here will be applied here, and then what you do to this part will also be applied here, and to this part will also be applied here. Okay, but if you want to apply a constant distance from all the edges, you click on it and then move just one, it will be applied to all. But if you don't want to apply to all, just click on it again to deselect and then move this part to how you want it to look like. And move this part. Okay, have you seen what you are getting? Can you see what you are getting here? So you just adjust it. Now this particular thing, we use them in creating a clipping effect in most of our things. You do this and then put in an object and then you create a clipping effect, and then the object will appear to be inside this rectangle. Okay, it's something that is so common in most of the design works, and then our subsequent videos I'm going to do one for them for you to see. Okay, so adjust this to any of your choice. You can round them all up, but I'm going to maintain this. When you finish, click here, then you are done. So this is what you're going to do. When you finish, you save your work and then submit. But before you submit, let's make sure this is placed in the center. So assuming it is here, press Ctrl T while it is selected here. Okay, how you selected the layer, press Ctrl T and then this bar will be activated while you are on your move to. Then click on center and click on the middle one here, center it, press Ctrl D to deselect it. Now if you started with a white background and you finish and you want to add a particular color to the background, to the whole background, you can go by many ways, but let me show you two simple ones. You click on your rectangle tool, and then rectangle tool, click on your rectangle tool, select any color of your choice. Let's say, oh, this shouldn't be done. Control, let's go back. Select rectangle tool to select it, and then let's draw the rectangle first. Okay. And once you've done it, it appears as if the first one has disappeared, but it hasn't disappeared. It's under the one that you just drawn. Okay, so once you change the color, let's change the color to you can choose any color of your choice, of course. Okay, you choose this color, then click here, and then click V to go to your move tool. Now we don't see the first color because it appears to be on top of the one that we just finished doing. Now once you click on this icon here, this layer will go off, and then you can have a view of the first one. You click on it and then it will reappear, and then the first one will disappear. Okay, so if you want the first one to appear on top of this one, on top of this green layer, if you want this rectangle one to appear on top of this one, just come here, double click the first one, then move it up, okay, so that it can appear here. Then when you finish, Ctrl A, you come to here, then come here, Ctrl D to deselect, and then you center align it. Now this is the first method. Okay, so if you want to go by the second method of filling the white space here, that's your workspace here. If you want to fill it with another color and you don't want to go by the method I just showed you, you come here, click on the background, and then come here. You see this icon here, right click on it, and then come to solid color. Then you choose any color of your choice. Also, I think this one will do. Then click on OK. So that's it. When you finish, Ctrl S to save your work in JPEG form, and then submit it. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial class, and I'm hoping and expecting to see your assignments placed in the group as soon as possible. Thank you very much.